Guys, imagine you just worked WrestleMania weekend. You've been on for days, interviews, appearances, promos, matches. Your body is shot. All you want to do is get to your hotel room, decompress, maybe eat something that isn't from the catering table at the WWE event or WrestleCon. You get to your hotel in the lobby, and I mean the lobby of your own damn hotel. And the lobby of your hotel room looks like a WrestleMania superstore. Fans wall to wall, phones out, blocking the elevator, blocking this man from doing his thing.
Randy Orton!
Fuck that guy. All he wanted is to get clout on this video. He got 2,800 likes. I still disrespect him because this guy is just trying to go to his room.
All right! What's up the elevator? What's up the elevator? Elevator is over there. All right, man.
This was Randy Orton, but unfortunately, also, some of this have been happening to people that are not even in the main event. Some of this is happening to referees, some backstage producers, and they still go to them like this. And it's not hypothetical. That's what's actually been happening at WrestleMania 42 weekend in Las Vegas. And here's the thing. This wasn't just a fan problem. This wasn't a WWE problem. And I'm going to break it down as best way as I can. So welcome to the T-Drop Strong Brew. No soft behavior. Let's get into this drop. Now look, a few days ago, we talked about the fan behavior crisis with Stephanie Vaquer on a previous video of ours that happened on her birthday. We talked about Obafemi and some of the scalpers, Dakota Kai, the whole thing. We talked about every one of these things. And the receipts are there. So if you guys haven't checked our videos out yet, I hope you do, because these are meant to help the fandom and trying to be better. But anyway, this video though hits a little different. This story isn't different. I don't think most people are explaining it correctly, because what happens at the Park MGM Hotel during WrestleMania 42 weekend isn't just fans out of hand. Not at all. That part is obvious. What this story is really about is that WWE put their talent in a situation that honestly was structurally impossible to control. And then showed up Wednesday and Thursday night with zero additional security, according to PW Insider. Zero. Elite mess up all around. Every major outlet confirmed it within hours after PW Insider did. So let's actually get into what happened and why this matters. So here's the situation. WWE booked the Park MGM Hotel and Casino as the official talent hotel for WrestleMania 42. It's also where the Hall of Fame ceremony was held. So talent, agents, producers, referees, backstage staff, all under one roof. The Kodak Theater, whatever the theater that they use for the Hall of Fame, is attached to this hotel, so it's easy for them to move around. Here's the problem though, and this is the number one problem that nobody is saying clearly enough. This hotel, although it's a hotel, in Vegas, it's a casino. And in Las Vegas, casinos are legally public spaces. You cannot block the lobby. So it's all public. All the lobbies are public because they're all connected. That's how the city of Las Vegas was set up. You cannot restrict elevator access. You cannot tell fans, sorry guys, guest only. Because every one of those fans can walk in. The public streets are mean in Vegas because anyone can use it. They can walk in, sit down at the hotel casino slot machine and it's all perfectly legal. They're perfect legal guests in that property. So when fans figure out, obviously, and this has happened, there's been videos about people finding out where all the wrestlers are staying. They figure it out. That WWE talent is staying at the Park MGM, for example. The lobby becomes a hunting ground at this point in Vegas. Wednesday night, Thursday night, both nights with no meaningful extra security beyond whatever the hotel normally runs. And here's the part that tells you how out of control it got. But besides them potentially getting swarmed, we are talking referees because people know who the referees are at this point. Some people know who the backstage producers are. People who most casual fans wouldn't even recognize. They were also stopped, surrounded, and mobbed. Now, according to the report that from PW Insider. Talent was genuinely concerned and was hoping WWE will bring an additional security by Thursday. Whether that actually happened, I don't know yet. Nobody on WWE's side confirmed it, and I need you to sit with that for a second. Why the hell are you booking an entire roster in a casino? Why not separate them, maybe to distract it, or maybe not announce it? Why would you do it during the biggest weekend of the year? And not to think to add security until talent starts complaining is weird. I'm sure this happened last year too, so why not make sure you do it? Now, this is not a fan problem at this point, because fans, unfortunately, fans are going to be fans. It's a planning problem. And here's where it gets more interesting, because the hotel wasn't the only thing that was happening throughout this whole event. A video went viral on Instagram during WrestleMania 42 week showing fans camped out in Vegas airport baggage claim, specifically waiting for WWE talent. So they're here specifically waiting around the baggage claim. And Cultaholic specifically flagged this as has been an ongoing issue. Resellers and autograph hunters treating WrestleMania like a business trip, camping arrival section in the airport with stacks of merch and a Sharpie. And we covered exactly how the ecosystem worked in the last video. But the point is, for this event, it started at the airport. It continued in the hotel lobby, and WWE had no answer to either location. Same weekend, same city, no coordination. Now, let me be direct about this, because I don't think people are placing the blame correctly. Yes, the fans who mobbed the lobby crosses a line. We've established that. But I want to talk about WWE's organization failure, because that part is being glossed over. Number one, WWE chose a casino hotel as their official talent property during the highly visible event of the year. A property where by law, because it's Vegas, they cannot restrict public access to common areas. They know this when they booked it. They told them. Number two, Wednesday and Thursday nights. The first 2 days, talents was concentrated in that hotel. There was no additional security beyond standard hotel staff. None. Now, the hotel staff, yes, they should be protecting them, but they also have to protect the other regular guests that are there. There were none. That came directly from PW Insider's report. Standard hotel security on a casino floor during WrestleMania weekend, that's not a plan at all. It's just them after thinking it. I'm just going to keep this video up because it's actually the best one. Fact number 3. This is not a new problem, guys. Getting mobbed at hotels and airports during WWE events have been documented for years. This is not a surprise at all. WWE has seen this movie before. So when talent is raising concerns and hoping that management will respond with more security by Thursday, that tells you everything about how prepared they were walking into this weekend. This is WrestleMania, guys. The company's biggest revenue weekend of the calendar year. The production budget alone is probably in the tens of millions of dollars. You're telling me in the entire budget, there was no line item for adequate private security at the Talent Hotel? This is a systematic failure, an organization blind spot. Somebody in WWE's event operations looked at Park MGM and said, yeah, that works. And moved on without asking the next logical question. What happens when the thousands of wrestling fans figure out the talent staying there? And it's easy to find nowadays, given that it's the social media world. It's not like before that they can try to keep a secret as much as they can, but information moves around like that. So people will find out. The answer to that question was camping at the elevators on Wednesday night. Here's where I'm going to leave you with some real thought that you can think of after watching this video. As always, this wrestling channel is for the fans, talking about fan stuff, having an engageable conversation. That's fine. That's us. That's our people, and that's the fandom. But I'm honestly not going to stand here and say every fan who showed up in that lobby at Park MGM is a bad person. Some of these people just wanted to see their favorite wrestlers in real time. Fine. That's fine. That's understandable. But here's the line. And that's the line that's getting blurrier every year. The mark who quietly loses their mind when Roman Reigns walked through the lobby and just watches them from a distance, that's the mark we are. The mark who camps the elevator area, the lobby area, the airport baggage claim, who follows someone towards the door of their room, who guilt trips them into something they're clearly uncomfortable with, that's a different person. That's not a fan. And we need to stop calling them fans because it muddles the conversation and it lets everyone off the hook. We've got a cultural problem in our parts of the fandom right now when it comes to wrestling. And it's not all fans. Don't get it twisted. The overwhelming majority of people who come to WrestleMania 42 were there to have the time of their lives. But the ones who crossed the line this weekend were loud enough, bold enough, and numerous enough that they created a genuinely safety concern for referees. People who meet casual fans couldn't name on a good day just trying to get to their rooms, getting surrounded in a casino lobby at midnight. That's where we are. WWE needs to address the planning failure. Or maybe just not do it at Vegas, because if this is the rule of Vegas, they shouldn't do it. The fandom needs to address the cultural failure. Both things are true at the same time. Maybe Vegas shouldn't be the way to go, because at least in other cities, the private hotels stays private. But anyway, here's what I want from you in the comments today. 3 questions. Number 1, is this primarily a WWE organizational failure, or is this a fan behavior problem that no amount of security could have stopped? Or number 2, at what point does passionate wrestling fan become something else entirely? Where is that line for you? And number 3, do you think WWE actually makes changes before the next major event? Or are we having this exact same conversation at WrestleMania? It might be 44. 43, I feel they're going to do security thanks to Saudi Arabia probably. But anyway, thanks for watching. If the tea hit right, hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.